Pagkabilib ng ilang NBL personnel dito sa koponan ng ating kabayan na si Kai Sotto matapos tong nasungkit na 2 straight wins ng Sixers sa kanilang nakalipas na 2 laban. Yan ay matapos mong ilike ang video na ito, mag-subscribe sa ating channel at pakidamay na rin ang ating opisyal na Facebook page. Alam mo bang dito sa Phoenix game, talaga namang liliyab ang dibdib mo sa mga big prizes na hatid ng app na ito. Kaya naman wag nang magdalawang isip pa at mag-download na. Sa papalapit na Biyernes nga mga Bolero, magaganap itong muling tapatan ng Sixers kalaban ng Melbourne Phoenix na pawang koponan ng isa sa mga strongest big man ngayon sa Asia at matuturing din na biggest rival ng ating kabayan sa NBL na si Joe Chi na ngayong taon nagtatala ng 11.6 points per game, almost 7 rebounds per contest at 0.5 assists para sa Phoenix. Kung saan sa kanilang pinakahuling tapatan nagawa ng Sixers na manalo sa nasabing laban sa score na 100-92. Kaya naman dahil dyan, meron ng all-1 record ang kanilang serye this regular season matapos unang manalo ang koponan ni Joe Chi sa kanilang first match-up sa taong ito na mas lalong nagbigay nga ng hype para sa mga fans dito sa kanilang magaganap na huling tapatan ngayong Biyernes. Isama pa natin itong back-to-back wins na nakuha ng Sixers sa kanilang nagdaang 2 laban na mas lalong magbibigay ng diin para sa koponan ni Kai na manalo on this game. Pero bago to mga Bolero, ating silipin muna itong naganap na mainit na sagutan ng mga NBL personnel patungkol dito sa ipinapakita ngayon ng koponan ng ating kabayan.
Let's talk about Adelaide because they went to Perth on Thursday night. They did the Perth-Sydney double, 2 teams we expect to play playoffs, and they belted Perth from the opening tip, and they were just as impressive, in particular late on Sunday. I want to ask you straight up, Homicide, Dusty Hannahs. When he's aggressive, they're a much different player, much different team. He was aggressive coming back off the bench on Thursday night, and likewise on Sunday.
Well, here's what I'm going to say. Under pressure, he wasn't the guy. That's the reality of it. With no pressure, he's playing free. As an import, I get it. Season's done. I got to find a way to finish off strong. So for me, when I pack my bags and go elsewhere, I can leave this place confident regardless of how choppy and inconsistent the season was. And he did that. He was very impressive in this last round.
What do we take out of it?
I don't take nothing out of it. I don't take nothing else out of it.
Out of what, for him or for the team?
Yeah,
Or
for
either.
him and the team.
Both. But more the team for you.
These are great signs. This is a great way to finish the season. You go to Perth, you beat Perth. You go to Sydney, you break their 13-game winning streak. And you credit CJ Bruton massively for this. You know, it's been a rough year, and he's kind of learning on the go here in his first season as an NBL head coach. But to have these guys still motivated, especially the veterans, Mitch McCarron, Sunday Dech, Daniel Johnson, these guys playing at this level to finish the season when it's all done and dusted, I think that's a real credit to this team and to those guys. So they're going to need to do a bit of an upheaval with the roster over the course of the off-season. Sure, not all of those guys are going to be there. Dusty Hannahs isn't going to be there. But nonetheless, this is the way you want to finish the season.
I'd be more frustrated watching us play this way, knocking off these type of teams on the road. And I'd be, again, more frustrated because of the fact that I wasn't able to do this when it really mattered.
But
I'd leave more frustrated in a situation like that.
But you mentioned a perfect example of that, right? And this is exactly what sport is. It's such a mental battle at different times. To be able to find that right balance between playing loose and not carefree, but feel a little more carefree when the pressure is well and truly off. And that's what Adelaide were able to do. You can't do that in the first or second game of the year. As an athlete, you'd be able to tell me better than most. Like, it's not easy to play that particular way when it actually matters. Not to say that the games don't matter, but clearly something is different because Adelaide can roll out and we got house money, we got nothing to lose type thing. That's how they play. But in games 2, 3, 4, 5 of the year,
You know what? You know what that comes down to?
tell me.
Go find mental warriors. Go find guys you in the trenches, and you gotta claw your way out. You got those guys. It's too many times you hear, I want guys that fit culture. That's cool, but these guys are not mental warriors. So what do you got? A losing season. You keep that mentality, it's not going to change. Go find mental warriors. When they backs against the wall, they show you who they really are. Done.
Hey, I agree with you. Josh Adams, Josh Majette, two good examples. They were 2 and 6. They were in the trenches at that point, and they fought their way through. But what would you prefer? Adelaide splinter and don't care down the stretch and play? You can have had a terrible season.
I don't prefer
They've
none
been
of it.
unsuccessful.
It's frustrating either way.
But it's still a good way to finish the year.
Agreed. I also say this about Adelaide, and there's plenty of
when
conversation
expectations are
around it.
high,
But expectations were high based on Isaac Humphrey's
Who's
playing, right?
you guys?
my
your
expectations-
I didn't think they'd make the four, but I also didn't expect them to probably be where they are, right?
Of course
but
not,
had Isaac Humphreys, and again, he has struggled at different times, Cam Bairstow, to put together full season. So there's always tinged with that uncertainty when you sign players like this. But you also, I'm a glass half full guy. Had Isaac Humphreys have played the whole year, it'd be a little bit, I don't think they'd be top 4, but I'd be a lot more confident about Adelaide going forward into the new season than I am, based on majority of the season, not just weekend, which was really good. But it also asks and begs the question, Corey, did Liam find him a little higher in the power rankings, of course, at Liam Santa, to fire any constructive criticism his way? Let's have a look. Have you moved him?
I sure have.
Oh, jeez, I nearly got him in the 4.
Come on.
Gee, this is like when they won the preseason tournament. Homicide made them, they'll make the playoffs now. And then 2 days later, they're gone.
It's taken to the very end of the season for me to give Adelaide a little bit of love. But there they are. You beat Perth in Perth. You beat Sydney.
those are 2 big wins.
Hottest team in the league.
They were 2 big wins.
In front of
for Adelaide.
10,000, both of those arenas, hostile environments, 13-game winning streak. Right now, that's the team playing at a really high level.
True.
So yun lamang para sa video na ito mga Bolero. Nawa ay nagustuhan mo. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.